Hello everyone. Today, I want to ask you a crucial question that comes straight from the heart and concerns all of us. How do you handle the daily grind of anxiety, stress, and that gnawing feeling of fear? If you're like most people, these emotions are probably a part of your daily life. Maybe you worry about your career, finances, relationships, or just an uncertain future. Perhaps you feel overwhelmed by your workload, family responsibilities, or the endless demands of society. Do you feel helpless, frustrated, or even angry about things you simply cannot control? But what if I told you there is a proven path to overcome this cycle and lead a more peaceful, resilient, and happy life? A path tested by some of history's greatest minds, from ancient philosophers to modern-day CEOs, a way that is simple, practical, and incredibly effective. That path is called Stoicism. Stoicism is a school of philosophy founded by Zeno of Citium in the 3rd century BC and matured by famous thinkers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. Remember, it is not a religion, a dogma, or a rigid set of rules. It is a way of thinking, a way of acting, and a way of being. Stoicism helps you conquer anxiety, stress, and fear by teaching you how to focus on what you can control and how to accept what you cannot. It helps you develop your character, your wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. It enables you to find meaning, purpose, and lasting joy in your life. So, how exactly do we use Stoicism to quell these emotional storms? Are you ready? Then stick with me until the end of this video. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's dive in. The antidote to anxiety is clarifying your focus. The first and most powerful tool Stoicism gives you is the concept of the dichotomy of control. The idea is simple. There are two types of things in life. First, things up to us, like our own thoughts, judgments, reactions, desires, and actions. Second, things not up to us, like the weather, the economy, other people's actions, and the future. As Epictetus wisely said, some things are in our control, and others are not. Things in our control are opinion, pursuit, desire, aversion, and, in a word, whatever are our own actions. Things not in our control are body, property, reputation, command, and, in one word, whatever are not our own actions. For example, let's say you are stressed about an important presentation tomorrow. What you can control is how well you prepare and your composure during the delivery. What you cannot control is the audience's reaction or a technical glitch. Stop worrying about the outcomes you cannot control. Channel all your energy into your area of control, making a great preparation and delivering your best effort. Weekly practice for the next week. In every stressful situation you face, ask yourself, is this within my control? If the answer is no, consciously attempt to let go of that worry and refocus your attention on the next positive action where the answer is yes. Your happiness depends on the quality of your thoughts. Asterisk for the Stoics. The way to live a good and happy life is not by possessing external things, but by perfecting your character. The key to this perfection lies in 4 fundamental virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Wisdom is about making sound decisions. Courage is facing difficulties with honor. Justice is treating yourself and others respectfully. And temperance is the ability to control internal impulses and emotional reactions. Marcus Aurelius' wise reminder: the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Therefore, guard accordingly, and take care that you entertain no notions unsuitable to virtue and reasonable nature. For instance, a colleague unfairly criticizes you, and you feel anger rising. With temperance, you pause the immediate reaction. With wisdom, you analyze if there is any truth to the criticism. With justice, you respond in a respectful and professional manner, without taking it personally. Weekly practice. Over the next week, choose one of the 4 virtues. Each day, identify a situation that requires you to apply that virtue and consciously adjust your actions to align with it. Take notes on your progress, see your problems on the scale of the universe. The final Stoic tool for alleviating anxiety and fear is the view from above, or the cosmological perspective. This is a mental exercise the Stoics use to gain a broader perspective on their problems and their place in the universe. You can start by imagining yourself ascending above the ceiling of the room, above your city, the planet's orbit, and even beyond the galaxies. Seneca's advice: if you ask me how to shake off the fear of death, I will tell you to lift your mind to the great panorama and see how petty and insignificant your troubles are when compared to the vastness and majesty of the cosmos. The goal of this exercise is to give you an instant sense of gratitude, awe, and humility. It helps you realize how small and transient your problems, which seem huge now, are when compared to the vastness of the universe. Immediate practice. Try this mental exercise at least once a day for the next week, in a quiet place. Close your eyes and elevate your mind toward the cosmos. Try to feel the inner peace and humility that this perspective brings. Congratulations. You have reached the end of this video and learned the 3 powerful tools Stoicism offers for overcoming anxiety, stress, and fear. The dichotomy of control, the 4 cardinal virtues, and the view from above. Remember, Stoicism is not just a collection of old ideas. It is a living philosophy that has made my own life better, calmer, and happier. It is a powerful tool you can use to improve your mental and emotional well-being. The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. Be wise, be courageous, be just, be temperate, be stoic. Share your experiences, results, or questions with me in the comments below. I would love to read each one of you and learn from your journeys. Thank you so much for your time and interest. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Goodbye.